Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm fixing to show you how to clean a snake for backing a bow. So these are all frozen and have been in the freezer for a while. So I've been letting them thaw out, and you kind of have to unfold them, but be careful with that as they thaw out because the skin tears very easily. So what you'll do is you'll lay the skin side down like so, and then you'll get a sharp knife and then run the knife down the center of the snake all the way down. Be careful because you don't want to cut too deep and then cut into the guts. In the end, it really doesn't matter, but it's just a bad, funky smell. So you don't want to do that, trust me. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm just going to cut down the center of the snake all the way down. The size of the snake really determines how hard it's going to be to cut through the belly. With these big timber rattlers, the skin is a lot thicker on the belly, so you can see me go back later and have to cut through again with the knife. But once you've got it cut through, you want to peel back, as you can see me start to do here shortly, and then you can peel the skin off all the way down. It's easier to do with smaller snakes like copperheads or water moccasins because their skin isn't as thick. But these rattlesnakes, they're kind of finicky and the skin's really thick, and you have to go back multiple times to make sure you get it through. It's a little finicky to get it started, but once you get it started, it's really easy to just peel down the back of the snake. As you get towards the tail end of the snake, the skin starts to get really thin, and it's probably best to use a knife to cut it off rather than peeling it off, because if you don't, it might tear like you see happening here. So if you want to keep that, just be mindful of that while you're going through this process. You can also use scissors for this if you would like, but I just like to use a sharp knife. For this step, it's easier to use cardboard and a stapler, but all I had was plywood and nails. The objective here is to put down the pattern side of the snake and to stretch it out as much as possible. Make sure that nothing is folded over on itself. If it is, it'll start to rot, and trust me, you don't want that to happen. You want to keep the line where the spine was as straight as possible down through the skin. You can see it running through the center of the skin there. This is after a day or so. With these bigger snakes, it takes a lot longer to dry out, maybe 2 to 4 days. With a water moccasin or a copperhead, it'll take about a day. The main objective is to make sure that they're thoroughly dried out. All right, so this is what the snake should look like when they're done. It's been maybe a week, almost a week. It's been about 5 days for these timber rattlers, and I mean, these are some pretty big snakes. I mean, it's pretty stout. This is about as big as you're gonna get. So about 5 to 6 days, you should be good. It's not quite done around the edge there, but we're gonna cut that off. But that's it. That's all you do. They're ready to go to glue on the back of a bow. There's other steps when you get to that part, but this is it for this video. So thanks for watching. Y'all like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.